know?
Because in the meditation community in Singapore, Peter and you had worked to build it up in a wonderful way over the last number of years.
Yes.
But Peter's, more of the out in the front and organizational, and you always preferred the quieter role, but you were also the networker, and you were the personal bonding, and that was your natural gift to bring people together, to give them a little bit of extra personal attention. And it seems as if that role, which is a role that you've had in the family, of course, nurturing and unifying the family, but that role seems to have deepened and strengthened even in this last year. Would that be right?
Well, I think at the very beginning of the when she was diagnosed with cancer and when she was receiving the treatment, I remembered we had two very touching messages, one by email and the other was a phone conversation from two of our meditators. In the email, this meditator who has been with us for quite a number of years spoke about how she felt on hearing the news of Patricia's illness, and said that she knows and she values so much the fact that she was the mother of the meditation community in Singapore. That she was the person who was nurturing it in her way, and I might have been the teacher, I might have been the activist, but she was the person who they look to as the mother of the community, and this meditator wanted to tell us how much she appreciated that, and she wanted to express her love for us. And the other touching moment was when we received a telephone call from a recent meditator who told and who broke down over the phone, and this man said that Peter and Patricia, you must hang in there, you must pull through this, because we need you. We need you because you've given so much to the community, and we need you to still be around with us. And those were extremely touching moments, because it brought us to tears to feel at that moment how much people felt that they have benefited from the work that we have done. It was such a strong affirmation of the work that we were doing, and also I think at that moment when we felt that we needed to be supported, they were the ones who were giving us the nourishment and the support.
Yeah.
You have what also a lot of people don't have. They may have a good family and good network of friends, but you also have a community, a spiritual community. First of all, Patricia, what difference did the meditation community, the spiritual community, have for you as you went into this this time, and how has that changed for you? How do you see it now, as you look back on it?
Well, it's good to have people who care for you. You know that they love you, because we are like united in spirit. It's not just casual friends. I mean, of course, some of them I don't really know much about them, but we've been together for so many years, and we've been meeting for our national functions, or a few private group functions, and they've been coming over to my home for monthly gatherings and fellowship. So it was great to have them show their support and their prayers and their love for me. They write to me, I get flowers, I get cards, and they visit. And recently I have actually been inviting them to come as a group to pray with me. So they have been organizing that, and that gives me a lot of encouragement in this journey to pray with my fellow meditators, because I can't go out to see them now because of my medical treatments, and I don't want to be exposed to germs and virus, but they come in small groups to visit. Yeah, so I really feel that it's very important for anybody, for everybody, because everybody's got problems in their life, not just health, you know, but like for me with my health problem, I can imagine how much more difficult it would have been if I didn't have the support of family love and community love, you know, and that's really keeping my spirits up and really, you know, putting me, keeping me sane, and besides that, I get the feedback that they also receive inspiration from me. I don't know how, but they seem to, you know, enjoy visiting me, and they feel that I'm such a inspiration to them. So I'm grateful that in my weakness I can still do something and be of use, you know. And without the affirmation, I wouldn't know that I am capable, you know, of this role.
And finally, on this question of relationship, how has your relationship with God been affected?
Well, He's more real to me. I mean, before my illness, of course, I say I believe in God. I'm a disciple of Christ, but I think the relationship is not as real as it is now, because now it's like I can only depend on them. Lord, it's only you, nobody else, who can determine my future, and I do want to live, and I do want to continue to be with my family. So it's in your hands. So having put that trust in God and in Jesus, somehow I feel their presence more, you know. I don't know how it works, but I do feel their presence more. I definitely feel the love of God more intensely, and so the trust becomes deeper, because when you know somebody loves you, you really know it, then automatically you trust them, because you know that whatever they do or plan for you, which of course, you know, is must be good, will be good. And so if it's like that, then there's no need to worry. You know, it's like as a parent, you know, if I would be very hurt if my children didn't trust me, much as I'm trying to show them how much I love them. If that message didn't come across, I would feel so hurt, and I'm just a human person, you know. So how much more you can really surrender to the love of God, you know, because He is infinitely greater love than I am. He is love. So if He is love, and He is the one who created me and has the plans for me, then I would be so ungrateful not to trust Him. And so I trust and I surrender, and then it makes my life so easy, because whatever happens must be good, whatever it is, although my plan is to live longer.
That's His plan too.
Yes, but I leave it in His hands, you know, because whatever He planned is good for me, so I don't want to worry about that. And that's the trust.